Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Business owners must have good relationships with their customers. Now, it might seem like cliche, saying stuff like the customer's always right and customer service, customer care. It might seem cliche, but look at it another way. As a business owner, you actually have a relationship with your customer. Basically, you really make your money not by really getting new customers, but by getting customers who are coming back. If you really look at different businesses, and I don't care what it is, it's those return customers that keep you in business. And this is, I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. It could be on social media. I'll use that example. Any content creator is not so much the random people who come by who watch their videos. They're all right. It's the people who, when they see the notification, they're going to tune in. It's the people. You got to have basically those people who are always going to come to your business. If you have a restaurant, not so much as new customers, though, let me be clear. It's always good to get new customers, but it's the customers who come back again and again who keep you in business. You need that core. You need that core. My co-parent, she used to be a moderator for a message board for a certain website, and she used the term sticky. And sticky just meant commenters, subscribers who would always come back. And, she would talk about sticky subjects. You want to have that type of business where you have that good relationship, and then they will always come back, and then not only come back, but they will be the ones who recommend you. If you look at a lot of businesses don't advertise like that. A lot of businesses don't advertise. A lot of stuff is word of mouth. Word of mouth. Like a restaurant, that's the best example. Say somebody eat at a good restaurant and they like the food and they get great service and everything. What do? They go out and tell 5 other people, and then so on and so on. Customer service means so much. And then just having a good personal relationship with them. If, you talk to them, say, hey, how you doing? Oh, this what you like. Boom. I remember a restaurant I would go to, and they already knew what I was going to get to drink. Several restaurants, in the area I go to with my sons, they already know what we're going to drink, generally what we're going to order, and everything. In fact, there was a restaurant in the area I used to go to. Not as much. I need to start going back there. Well, once I start eating again, good. But the thing is, with that restaurant, as soon as I walked in, I didn't even need to pick up a menu. The young lady who was a server already knew I was coming in. She already knew what I was going to get. She knew my name and everything. Great customer service. Another situation, when I was working at one of my numerous jobs, I was working at a gym. It was a little small gym, and we had competitors all around us, and we would outperform them. That's because as soon as our customers came in, as soon as our members came in, we would always check them in. They ain't even had to break out anything. But we had a good relationship. We would talk with them. We knew their first names and everything. That's powerful. That customer service is powerful. That's why you can get some businesses, they can make a lot of money, they can have a lot of staying power, yet if you really look at it, they don't really advertise. Or they might not be that large or anything. They might not be as flashy, but good service. Good service. The only way that you can really get around now having a good relationship, your stuff had to be outstanding. There was a restaurant, I mentioned them before, that was in the DC area. It's still there. And their customer service has gotten better, but I remember the time they didn't have good customer service. But they got away with it because their food was so good. But the owner, who I know, he changed that up too. He said now it's they got great food and great customer service, and they just actually moved to a bigger spot. See, that's the thing. If you want to own a business, think about it. Whether you're selling products or you have a service, or especially if you have a service, the product, you just need to make sure they work. But when you have a service, you need to have those regular customers. You need to have a good service. A barber. Barbers and beauty salon owners, they understand that. You know, when somebody comes in for a haircut, that's intimate. Or their hair washed, that's intimate. They're being touched. So that's why it's like, have a great relationship with them. And when I say relationship, it don't mean like y'all buddy, but you know, you cool, y'all can talk. Now, if you could take it to the point, y'all can talk about some personal matters. I would say that takes it to another level if you do it right. You don't want to get too deep, but if they offer or something like that, boom. Like, let me use the barbershop example. A lot of barbers, they'll tell you, they not only cutting hair, but they also psychologists. You know, they friends, they psychologists, coaches, everything. They doing a little bit of everything. But that's great customer service if you look at it. Because if you think about most businesses, you can get the product or service from any place. I don't care what the business is, what the service is. You can get it from someplace else. So you have to stand out as a business owner, not just the service that you're providing. Unless you provide an extremely rare service and people can't go anyplace else, you know, you gotta stand out in a different way. You can't be like, oh well, you know, people need this service, people need this product, they'll just take it. No, they can get it from someplace else. That's how you beat out other businesses. That's how you keep money flowing. You establish that relationship, you know, make them feel good. When they come in your place, they should feel good, everything. See, that's very important, you know. And if you have, like, say, a public business, make sure you have people who are friendly. A lot of businesses lose out because they might hire somebody who can do the job, but they're not very friendly. They're not good people, you know. Like, I've seen that in restaurants. I've known some people personally, they were like that. Boom, boom, boom. Because one thing too, sometimes even if you have a good enough relationship with your customer, sometimes they'll buy something, they don't really need something else, buy something just to keep you supported. You know? Like when I'm vending, now I'm just meeting the people temporarily, but I'm real cool with them and stuff. I've had people buy stuff from me. They weren't going to buy anything, but, you know, talk with them a bit. They say, hey, let me support you. Boom. It's powerful. So you got to have that. You got to have that customer service, that customer care. You have to be able to connect to the customer, even if it don't have to be major, just little. I mean, I've done that in sales, when I'm selling books, when I'm doing gym sales. And I've seen other people, when they have that good service, when they have that good relationship with their customers, you stay in business because they come back. And then they also advertise for you. And that's the thing. That's the thing. So this is very important. So have that relationship. Don't underestimate that. Because I've seen a lot of businesses, they will have lousy customer service or just lousy interactions with their customers. And they don't last long because after a while people say, you know what, I can get this someplace else. I've done that. If I go in someplace, I don't get good customer service or somebody don't acknowledge me, I don't care if I need a product in there. I don't go back. Very important, all right? So anyway, y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.